Hello everybody and welcome back to Zara's Story Block. And today I'm so excited because we are doing a new series and it's called Hey Jack. This is Billy's best friend and I'm so excited to start this new series. And also let's get started. And it's called Hey Jack, the Bravest Kid, written and illustrated by Sally Ribbon, our same author from the whole Billy B. Brown series. They may have a hideout in Billy's backyard. It is made from scraps of wood and tin. From here, they can spy on the feather monsters. Billy finds a big plank on wood at the bottom of the wood pile. "Hey," she says, "let's make a bridge." "Good idea," says Jack. She helps Billy lift up one end of the wood into the roof of their hideout. They lift the other end onto the chicken coop. It makes a very good bridge. Now we can creep up on the feather monsters without them seeing us," Billy says, grinning. She begins to climb up onto the plank of wood. Says Jack. "I don't know. It looks dangerous." "Don't be silly," Billy says. "Look, it doesn't wobble at all." She pushes the plank of wood. It doesn't move, but still, Jack says, "What if you fall off? It's a long way to the ground." He wishes that she would come down. "I don't want to play this game anymore," he says, frowning. Billy frowns. "You're such a scaredy cat," she says. "I'm not," Jack says. "You never want to do anything fun." "That's not true, Billy," Jack says. "Then prove it," she says, crossing her arms. "Fine, I will," Jack says angrily. Then he climbs up the side of the hideout. Then he pulls himself up to the plank next to Billy. Billy smiles and gives Jack a hug. "See? It's not scary, is it?" Jack looks down from very far from the ground. "Billy, it's right. It's not too scary at all." Chapter 2. "Look at us," Billy says. She stands up on the bridge. Then she holds out her arms and walks to the chook pen. "I'm the queen of the world," she shouts. Jack grins. He stands up. "I'm the king of the world," he yells. He walks slowly towards bed and then suddenly the chicken flaps towards him and he gets a fright and steps backwards. His foot slips and falls off the plank onto the ground. "Ow!" he yells. His foot is twisted underneath him. Billy jumps down beside him. "Oh no," she says. "Are you okay?" Jack tries to move his foot. It hurts so much. His tummy sneezes. But he swallows back his tears. He doesn't want Billy seeing him crying. She might think he isn't brave. "Of course I'm okay," she says, laughing extra loud. "Maybe I should go and get your mom," she says. "You look pale." I'm fine, Jack says. He frowns. I just think I twisted my ankle. That's all. He stands up to show Billy he's okay. Pain stabs through his ankle like a knife. Here, lean on me, Billy says. Maybe we should play inside for a bit. Jack leans against Billy. They hobble back to his house. Every step makes Jack's ankle hurt. But he tries not to let Billy see. It will stop hurting soon, he thinks. He hopes he is right. That night, Jack can't sleep. His ankle is hurting so much. He thinks he's about to tell his mum and dad, but he doesn't want them to make a fuss. I'll be better tomorrow, he thinks. But the next morning, his ankle is very swollen. It hurts to put his shoe on. He limps downstairs. Every step he makes, his tummy curls up in pain. Are you okay? Says his mum when she sees him. Yes, says Jack. I just twisted my ankle yesterday, that's all. Jack's mum kneels down to look at his ankle. Oh, darling, I think we need to get a doctor to look at that. It looks sore. I'm fine, says Jack, feeling cross. But when his mum touches his foot, Jack gasps. Tears spring to his eyes. He wipes them away quickly. Jack's mum puts her hand on her hips. Sorry, mister, she says, but we're taking you to the doctor right now. Jack nods his head. Finally, the big lump of tears in his throat bursts. It feels good to cry. His mum gives him a hug. Don't tell Billy, he says. She'll think I'm not brave. Don't be silly, says Jack's mum. Billy is your best friend. She won't think that. But she called me a scaredy cat, Jack says quietly. Well, I'm sure she didn't mean it, says Jack's mum. But it wasn't a very nice thing to say. There's nothing wrong with being scared sometimes. The bravest thing you can do is to say that you are scared. Jack nods his head. He knows his mum is right. Chapter 3. Jack's mum help him to the car. They drive to the doctor's office. There are lots of people in the waiting room. They wait a long time. Jack watches the cartoons on the TV show, so he doesn't have to think about his ankle. It is hurting a lot. Finally, the nurse calls Jack into the doctor's room. Jack tries to stand up, but his ankle hurts so much he yelps in tears, full in his arms. Oh dear, says the nurse. She gives Jack some medicine and a little plastic cup of water. This will help the pain, she says kindly. She says she and Jack's mum help him limp to the doctor's office. Then they help Jack onto a high bed covered with white paper. The nurse slips a lollipop into Jack's pocket. So that's for being brave, she whispers. Thank you, Jack says in his voice high and squeaky. The doctor has a look at Jack's ankle. Now it is very puffy and beginning to turn purple and blue. I think your ankle might be broken, he says. Broken? Jack says. He's surprised. Goodness, says Jack's mom. You poor thing. She gives him a cuddle. Yes, says the doctor. See how he's swollen it? It must hurt a lot. Well, I guess it does, Jack says. I thought it was just twisted, though. We'll book you in for an x-ray, says the doctor. You'll probably need to wear a cast for a few weeks. Jack grins. A cast? He has never broken a bone before, so he can't wait to tell Billy. That afternoon, Billy comes over to visit Jack after school. He's sitting in bed with his foot on a pillow. She gives him some comics as a present. Wow, a real cast, Billy says. Can I sign it? Sure, Jack says proudly. I can't believe you didn't even cry, Billy says. It must have hurt so much. It did, says Jack. But I didn't want to cry in front of you. I thought you might think I wasn't brave. What? Says Billy. I think you're super brave. Even though you were scared to come on the plaque with me, you still did it. That makes you even more braver than me. Really? Says Jack. Yeah, says Billy. I definitely would have cried if I broke my ankle. Yeah, but you're a girl, says Jack, blushing. It's okay for girls to cry. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard, Billy says. You are my best friend, Jack. I don't care if you cry. Thanks, Billy, Jack says. Even though his ankle still hurts, he feels very happy. And that's the end of the story. So the summary of this book is that when Billy and Jack were building a hideout, Billy called him a scaredy cat, but when he reached to the top, a chicken crowed, so that's why he lost his balance and fell off. He didn't cry because he was worried that Billy might think that he wasn't brave. And the next day, his mother found out, so that's why she took him to the doctor. And the doctor said, I'm sorry, but your ankle is broken. And when Jack came home, Billy visited after school, and Jack told her the truth. I didn't cry because I thought you would think I'm not brave. What? Billy says? Billy said that you are the bravest person I met. And the moral of this story is that people get scared sometimes and it's okay, and there's no need to hide it. And also, if you enjoyed this new book from the new series, please hit the huge like and subscribe button to see more of my stories. Bye!